Barakatwa Bahashama Shakyosha. One love, one nation, one king, one glory, one spirit, one faith, one gospel, one baptism, man. Um, Reading this article on www.cbsnews.com. Says Russia warns U.S. of tectonic consequences in Syria. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bible calls America the virgin daughter of Babylon, because it's symbolic of not being touched. And you see in Syria is being ran through. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the boy running with a little baby in his hand, man. It's no joke over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people over here are spoiled. You know, we got to get out that spirit and be spiritual, because it's going to get crazy. It says, on a picture, it says a Syrian woman and youths, one of them carrying a wounded baby, flee the site of a reported barrel bomb attack by Syrian government forces in the northern city of Aleppo on June 26, 2014. And you know, they've been warned for about, I think it said about 5 years now, getting bombed like that for 5 years, having to live like that. We gotta get right with the Most High. This is it says Beirut, Russia warned the United States Saturday against carrying out any attacks on Syrian government forces. So Russia, they warning America like, y'all better not do nothing. You know what I'm saying, against the Syrian government, which they really want Al Bashar Assad, which that's from the Arabic language, but that come from the Paleo. You can just see his name is Al, which that's like the I and the La combined. You get Al, and then his name is Bashar. You got Ba and you got Shar. You know, Ba in the Hebrew mean in, in, or by, and Shar is Prince. So, but it says what else it got on here? It said meanwhile, airstrikes on Aleppo struck a hospital in the eastern rebel-held neighborhood of Sakhor on Saturday. So they said airstrikes hit a hospital. It's crazy over there, putting it out of service. According to the Britain-based Syrian Observation for Human Rights and local coordination committees, they said at least one person was killed in an airstrike. Russian news agencies quoted Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova as saying that a U.S. intervention against Assad regime forces in the 5-year-old Syrian war. See that? Saying that a U.S. intervention, so that means like to get involved against Assad regime forces in the 5-year-old Syrian civil war. So this war been going on for 5 years, will lead to terrible tectonic consequences, not only on the territory of this country. And you know why he's saying tectonic? Tectonic, that's dealing with the earth. So you're talking about the missiles. The missiles stuff cause earthquakes. That's what he's saying. It says, he said, U.S. intervention against Assad regime forces in the 5-year-old Syrian civil war will lead to terrible tectonic consequences, not only on the territory of this country, but also in the regime of the whole world. Not, I mean, this ain't the whole world, but it says the region on the whole. That's what it means. Like, so it's going to get crazy. She said regime change in Syria will create a vacuum that will be quickly filled by terrorists of all stripes. And I know it's some Israelites over there too, still in Syria. Syria got a lot of, that's why they even got the talk about how Paul was always going into Damascus and all that. You know what I'm saying? Israelites being scattered in Syria, and you had the Northern Kingdom that was in slavery in Assyria. That's why most guys getting them back though. They did a shiesty too. But wow, this dude name. Let me keep reading. It says U.S.-Russian tensions over Syria has escalated since the breakdown of a ceasefire last month, which each side blaming the other for its failure. Syrian government forces backed by Russian warplanes. Syrian government forces backed by Russian warplanes. Dang, so you got Syria, people in the Syrian government, you know what I'm saying, that being backed by Russian warplanes, have launched a major onslaught on rebel-held parts of Aleppo. Opposition groups claim Russian airstrikes have killed more than 9,000 people in Syria. So Russia, they got a lot of blood on their hand. A lot of blood. 9,000 people. Syrian troops push ahead in their offense in Aleppo on Saturday, capturing that strategic al-Shukif hill near the Palestinian refuge camp of Handarat that government forces captured from rebels earlier this week. Alright, so that it's getting crazy, man. In Syria, it tell you in Isaiah that Damascus should become a ruinous habitation or something like that, a ruinous heaps. A doctor at the hospital told the Aleppo Media Center, an activist collective, that thousands of people were treated in a compound in the past, adding that 2 people were killed in Saturday's airstrikes and several were wounded. Bombs are raining from Syria-led coalition planes, and the whole East Aleppo has become a giant kill box. It is said from September 21st to 26th, hospitals still functioning in Aleppo reported receiving more than 822 wounded, including at least 221 children. This is from Russia, America, and the Syrian government. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. 822 wounded, including at least 221 children. And more than 278 dead bodies, including 96 children, according to the Directorate of Health in East Aleppo. Kal Halal Yahweh Nawa Yahweh Kal Yawam Bahasham Hamashiach Yahweh Shah Shalom Lakah Shalawah Yashala.